we're growing and the dynamics are changing.
Right now, a new program from the Madison Fire Department, why they're focused on reaching Madison college students.
Plus, how you can help local teams' efforts bringing equity into schools. And we're expecting rain for much of today. I'll have your full forecast, though, coming up. Hey, good morning, everyone. Welcome to News 3 Now this morning. Happy Friday to you. I'm Shane Hogan.
I'm Chris Stanford. Starting off a little bit on the wet side. I saw a little bit of mist. Had a little bit of mist when I was on my way into work this morning.
But it's a welcome rain that we're getting today.
Very much so. All right, let's look at the drought monitor this morning. This is the latest data we have as of yesterday. This came in with data all the way up to March 5th. As you can see, most of Wisconsin is experiencing some level of drought, including parts of southern Wisconsin. And while Dane County is experiencing abnormally dry and moderate drought conditions, parts of Grant, Sauk, and Richland counties are under a severe drought. Let's check in with Jacob Montesado. He's also keeping an eye on this and the rain that's coming in this morning. Hey there.
Hey, Chris. And the reason we don't really talk about the drought monitor during the winter is we don't really get a lot of precipitation, at least liquid equivalent precipitation, so it doesn't really change in either direction. But now that we're in March and we are expecting more precipitation on average, that's now the drought monitor has been brought back into the conversation. Now, unfortunately, based on which areas in our viewing area need the most, the heaviest rain will actually be in the southeast where there's not a drought currently. Now, looking at the current radar, we are seeing some light rain move into our area. Even locations that aren't seeing rain on the radar doesn't mean it's not raining for you. But more consistent rain is expected to move into our area during the morning and especially continue for the afternoon hours. We're mostly looking at light to moderate rain with maybe a few pockets of heavy rain, but we certainly aren't expected to see any thunderstorms. Now, by the time we get to the evening, most of the consistent rain will stay off to the east, with areas north and west likely seeing the rain come to an end at that time, and our entire area will see the rain come to an end overnight. Now, looking at the current temperatures, right now we're in the lower 40s. The average low temperature is around 20 to 25 degrees still this time of year, and this is the time of day that we normally see that average low. So considering that the temperatures are near 40, right now they are well above average. However, the temperatures are not going to increase all that much today. We're going to see temperatures continue to be between 40 and 45 degrees with light rain continuing. Winds will also increase throughout the day, but even by the evening, they're not going to be too bad. Now, I'll have more details on your weekend forecast. As I mentioned, rain looks to clear out by Saturday morning, but I'll have your full weekend forecast coming up a bit later. All right, Jacob, thank you. And as always, for all of your local weather information on the go, you can download our free First Warn weather and traffic app. It's available right now in your app store.
This morning, we're breaking down the structure for the Wisconsin Guarantee, which the Universities of Wisconsin has now officially launched. It guarantees admission to UW schools for in-state high schoolers who finish among the top of their class. A student's GPA on their 11th grade transcript determines eligibility. The top 5% will be admitted to all UW schools. The top 10 admitted to all UW schools except for Madison. This all starts for students who will be seniors on August 1st.
Right now, the Madison Fire Department is offering a new paid internship for college students interested in emergency response careers. It's an effort from MFD to diversify the emergency response workforce. As of 2022, half of firefighters are between 30 and 45 years old, and national data from 2019 shows only 3% of paramedics identified as Black over 10 years. With this in mind, MFD is hoping to get more people protecting the community who reflect what the community looks like.
The industry really needs a lot of youth, and it needs more applicants just because it seems to be diminishing quite a bit. This can also change the culture, this can change the diversity, and it can change the face of, this community.
The internship targets Madison college students getting associate degrees in paramedicine or fire science. Interns will work 40 hours a week. MFD will immerse the interns in the work environments of EMTs, paramedics, and firefighters. Interns will also take part in special operations like prevention inspections, community engagement, and community prevention programs. Applications are open from March 13th and close on March 27th.
After 3 days of fierce competition, we now know the winner of the 2024 World Championship Cheese Contest. This year's winner is a Hornbacher. It's a washed rind, semi-hard cow's milk cheese. Michael Speicher of Switzerland made it. It's his 4th time winning the championship.
All right, he knows what he's doing.
Some good news for the U.S. too. The Americans brought 84 gold medals home. Wisconsin led the way with 39 of those first-place finishes.
Congratulations. Well, today you can finally hit the ice on the Verona Ice Arena's brand new second ice rink. This after a campaign raised more than $8 million to turn the seasonal outdoor rink just south of the old Eagles Nest into another rink. Ground broke for the new sheet back in January of last year. Today, officials will cut the ribbon at 3. Skating takes place until 6:30. The rink is located at 451 East Verona Avenue.
And after 55 years, the Wisconsin Youth Symphony Orchestra finally has a new home. Check this out. It's a $33 million space located on East Wash. The design inspired by the curves of musical instruments. It's more than 40,000 square feet, includes 3 rehearsal halls, several practice rooms, and a music library. The space celebrates its grand opening April 16th. And it is International Women's Day.
Yeah, that's right. This morning we're highlighting local efforts from teenagers trying to make schools more equitable. For the 2nd year in a row, Girls Inc. is hosting a period product campaign. Last year, the East High School Club won a $25,000 grant to fill school bathrooms with menstrual products. But the campaign is about more than making sure everyone has access to those hygiene products they need. It's also about ending the stigma around periods.
The fact that we have half of our population who is dealing with this inequity is just absolutely mind-boggling, that we still have this problem today. And it's something that the high schoolers are like, okay, like no more. We're done with this.
Here's how you can help their effort. You can drop off period products at East High School, the Goodman Community Center, or the Chocolate Shop on Atwood Avenue. You can find all of this information up on channel3000.com. Jacob?
Today we're going to see a good amount of rainfall. I'll have your full weekend forecast, though, coming up.
And ahead in your morning sports, Senior Day at the Kohl Center. How the Badgers are responding after some recent struggles.
And we made it to the end of the week. It is our final day of meeting our final nomination for the Spirit of Service campaign. We're going to hear his message coming up in the 6:08.
Three Now This Morning, brought to you by Toyota.
Imagine yourself in a new Toyota.
Yeah.
Sick.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
Right now, you can get 3.99% APR for 60 months on a new 2024 Camry, RAV4, or Tundra Hybrid.
Ready, set, go get your Toyota today.
Toyota, let's go places.
This month, we're looking for 200 homeowners interested in getting a new fence. We're offering up to $1,000 off, plus an upgrade of up to 10 free solar caps. Our fences outlast wood 3 to 1 and are backed by our extensive lifetime warranty. Call now or visit the website for your new fence today.
Your logo can identify your company, inspire your customers, and energize your team. We're 4imprint, and we can help your logo create moments that matter. Explore thousands of promotional products at 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain.
Want to instantly look more attractive and years younger? The solution is whiter teeth. But you love coffee and tea, maybe even wine or smoking, and all of them stain your teeth and make them yellow. It's time you discovered Power Swabs, the fast 5-minute revolutionary treatment.
The first time I tried it, I was so surprised. My husband was so excited that he wanted to run out and get it. He said, "What have you been trying?" I said, "Well, I've tried this product called Power Swab." And he said, "I can't believe how white your teeth are." From that point on, I've been sold.
Power Swabs are guaranteed to whiten your teeth up to 2 shades after the first application. After 5-minute daily treatments for the next week, your teeth will be an average of 6 shades whiter. Power Swabs will whiten natural teeth and remove stains from veneers, bonding, caps, and crowns.
This is a Power Swab smile.
This is a Power Swab smile.
Call, go online, or scan the code on your screen right now to receive 50% off. You'll also receive the Power Swab Stain Out Quick Stick, absolutely free. And in addition, you will also get free shipping.
This is where all your dreams come true. You are the Moulin
Madison's most spectacular night out is Moulin Rouge, the musical. Winner of 10 Tony Awards, including Best Musical. The New York Times calls it dazzling, gasp-inspiring. In Moulin Rouge, life is beautiful. Performances begin July 9th at Overture Center. Tickets at overture.org.
News 3 Now and Vortex present The Spirit of Service, a tribute to those who've gone above and beyond in our community. Over the past few weeks, you've nominated a veteran in our community who's making a real difference. Now it's time for you to vote for the finalists. Visit channel3000.com, read their stories, and vote for the deserving finalist. The lucky winner will be announced on March 11th. The Spirit of Service Award, presented by Vortex.
You're watching News 3 Now this morning. Moving forward.
In the 608 this week, we have been telling you about all the finalists for our Spirit of Service campaign. And we're getting closer to announcing a winner.
Yeah, just a couple days away, and our Josh Prider is introducing us to the final vet for being nominated this week. Hey, Josh.
Hey, good morning, guys. Vortex Optics narrowed the 100 nominations in the Spirit of Service down to 5. And this week, we've been meeting the candidates who have a chance to win that $5,000 cash award. This morning, our final nominee. Here's Rob Drugsvold's story, one of selflessness and service.
I'd like to think of myself as a pretty humble guy, but I also like, if you're going to put a face to a veteran in Stoughton, a lot of people know me. A lot of people know that I served in the Marine Corps. So if there needs to be a face, I guess I'm going to take it.
Recognizing the importance of remembrance, Rob Drugsvold personally plants flags at veteran memorial parks on significant occasions like Veterans Day and Memorial Day. Rob is a local veteran whose tireless efforts have made Stoughton a better place for all of its citizens, especially its veterans. Rob's journey began from 1996 to 2001 when he served in the Marines, working in communications for ground combat units. Since then, his commitment to service has only grown, leaving his mark on the community. He's not just known for coaching hockey in Stoughton. Rob received the All-American Post Award during his first year as post commander of the Stoughton VFW. This prestigious award underscores his dedication and effectiveness in leading the VFW, setting a high standard for community engagement and veteran support. But one of Rob's most impactful initiatives is his coordination of the support for the Hero Center, a shelter for at-risk veterans in Dane County, something that resonates with him as once a struggling veteran.
The hockey family picked me up where the Marine Corps had kind of left off. And then when I stopped coaching hockey after my injury, then I was able to, just turn that right around and give it back. And the Marine Corps puts so much focus on leadership. I mean, even your first day in boot camp, you're constantly learning how to be a leader, how to work as a team, and that's essentially what the VFW is.
This is Rob's favorite photo he shared with me, the 50th anniversary commemoration of the end of the Vietnam War organized by him at the Stoughton VFW. It shows his respect for veterans of all eras. I asked Rob what he would do with the $5,000 if he were to win the Spirit of Service. He says he would channel the prize money back to the growing VFW in Stoughton, which is set to undergo some renovations soon. He's looking forward to investing into the Veteran Service Organization even more. So Rob is one of 5 people you can vote for to receive the Spirit of Service. We've now heard from all 5 candidates this week and what they plan to do with the award. You can watch all of those on our website. Just go to the In the 608 section, then vote for your favorite nominee at channel3000.com/contest through the end of day today. This is it, folks. Today is it. You can also go to the story on our website, click the Vote Now link. Again, Monday is the big morning that we're going to be unveiling that big winner. So, and I have nothing to do with like that part. Like, we're tallying up the votes, and Vortex will be here with the big check on Monday morning. So cool. It's going to be really special.
Yeah, and you could have done this for like the next 3 months with all the great people that were nominated. Of course, had to whittle it down to 5, and whoever's going to win, I mean, it's going to be an exciting time.
I mean, you guys saw, we had 5 strong candidates. Yeah. This is going to be a tough decision.
Yeah, I'm glad we're leaving it up to the viewers and the voters on the website. $5,000 for them, and they're all telling you that they're going to give it right back to
back.
the organizations that mean so much to them.
And I mean, this has been emotional for a lot of them too. And I wish that you guys could see their entire story because, of course, we only get that little glimpse. I mean, these people are incredible.
Yeah, and you know, it's like no hesitation at all. They know exactly what they would do with that money.
Oh, for sure.
Awesome. All right, Josh, thank you.
Looking forward to Monday.
You bet.
All right, let's kick it over to Jacob Montesano with a look at that first warn forecast. Hey, Jacob.
Hey, Chris, we are going to see that rain today, and then we are going to see the winds increase throughout the day. By the time we get to Saturday afternoon, though, we are going to see sunshine. Could see the sunshine pretty early on Saturday, with a lot of sunshine expected for Sunday and Monday of next week. Now, before I get to the full forecast, here's a look at your bus stop forecast. Some sprinkles are expected during the morning with a little bit more consistent rain during the afternoon. In any case, though, temperatures aren't going to be changing all that much today. They'll consistently be between around 40 and 45 degrees. Now, here's a look at the rainfall forecast. As I mentioned, we're going to see some of that consistent rain move into our area during the morning and continue to move in during the afternoon. Rain could be heavy at times, but for the most part, we're looking at light to moderate rain. And the heaviest rain looks to be for Dane County and areas to the south and east, also including southwestern Wisconsin. But the further north and west you're located, which is also where the drought is the worst across our area, the less likely you will see more consistent rainfall. Now, as we get to the evening, it'll mostly be to the south and east of Madison, and then it'll clear out overnight, and it should be cleared out by Saturday morning, and we could see some sunshine pretty early on Saturday. Total precipitation will be around 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch of rain, especially closer you get to the lake, maybe up to 3/4 inch of rain. But because it will be fairly light, we're not expected to see a lot of precipitation. Now, here's a look at your weekend forecast. Temperatures tomorrow will be in the lower 40s, so a little bit cooler than yesterday, but still above average for this time of the year. Upper 40s for Sunday, as we are going to see plenty of sunshine, and the temperatures will continue to warm up after that. Now, here's one more look at today's forecast. Highs will be right around 43 degrees. Winds will increase throughout the day, but today does look to be one of the cooler days over the next 10 days, as we're going to see those 60s return Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And then for the middle and end of next week, we have a few small chances of rain, but at this point, none of those chances look to amount to much at the moment.
Happy Tyler Wall Day to all those who celebrate. The Badger forward is not only celebrating his birthday, but it was senior day for Wall. Yes, you're remembering this correctly. His second senior day at UW. Rutgers in town for the party. First half was a little bit of a struggle. Badgers led by 2 and then went on a 14-2 run in the second half. Kamari McGee banks it home for 2. He was perfect from the floor and finished with 11 points in his first game back in nearly 2 months. Then later, Chucky Hepburn taking all 3 of those to put Bucky up a dozen. And then, of course, it was closing time. A.J. Storr embarrassing dudes at the rim. Game high 19 from him. Wisconsin gets a much-needed win, 78-66. The Badger women looking to open up the Big Ten tournament with a win. Wisconsin taking on Penn State. And the big stage wasn't too big for Ronnie Porter. The super sophomore steps back for 2 of her team-high 15 points. But Penn State never trailed in this one. Wisconsin's season comes to an end, 80-56. For the 3rd time in school history, Edgewood is back at the state girls basketball tournament. Crusaders looking for their first state title since 2017 and enter the Resch Center on a 13-game win streak. Baldwin Woodville standing in their way to a trip to the D3 finals, and Edgewood made quick work of them. Maya Tomlinson spots up and splashes home the 3. Crusaders up 6 early, and that lead would grow. Anna Miller, only a freshman, but she doesn't play like one. Miller takes it to the rack for 2 of her game-high 17 as Edgewood moves on with a 62-29 win. High school boys hoops, round 3 between Stoughton and Mount Horeb. Winner ends the other season and moves on to the sectional finals. And Josh Manchester came to play. He spins and sinks the turnaround J. Manchester had a game-high 34 points, but it wouldn't be enough. Ty Fernholz finds Sawyer Shipper, and he dials one up from deep as Stoughton beats Mount Horeb for the 3rd time this season, 64-62. Rubber match between Mineral Point and Darlington. The Saw rivals split in the regular season. First half, Redbirds work it to Broker Busher, and he puts his team up 1 after that triple. but the Pointers would clamp down on defense, and Drew Ashland says, anything you can do, I can do better, as Mineral Point advances to the sectional finals for the first time since 2018 with a 56-38 win. Kirsten Sims has had a fantastic sophomore season at Wisconsin and got a little better Thursday, too, as the Badger forward was named the WCHA Player of the Year. This comes after Sims was named the league's Forward of the Year and scoring champ. She leads the nation in points with 67 and is the 9th Badger to earn the conference's Player of the Year honor. Sims, along with Casey O'Brien and Caroline Harvey, were named top 10 finalists for the Patty Kazmaier Award. And that's it for Morning Sports. Have a great day.
Thank you, Zach. After the break, how one company is celebrating Women's History Month and who they chose to honor.
Coming up in our next half hour, we'll have a recap of an election season's State of the Union, what the president had to say about reproductive rights, the economy, and immigration.
And as we head to break this morning, a look at gas prices. We're back right after this.
The First Warn Weather Team takes you beyond the barometer, only on News 3 Now.
Rest comfortably with brands you can trust at Wanakee Furniture ETC. Create a unique and stylish room with made-in-the-USA products from companies like Smith Brothers of Bern. Select from a wide variety of sofas at a great price.
Bring quality home at Wanakee Furniture ETC.
Hello, Wisconsin insurance brokers. Are you seeking outstanding dental coverage options? Momentum Insurance is your answer. A locally owned Madison company, we specialize in meeting Wisconsin residents' dental insurance needs. Our comprehensive coverages, competitive commissions, bonus programs, and online portals are what set us apart. Partner with us to elevate your group dental offerings. For details, visit our website at MomentumPlans.com. Momentum Insurance, your partner for outstanding dental coverage.
Hi, I'm Gary Canolti, and I'm inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Experience the Rhine River September 9th through the 20th. We'll cruise the scenic ride aboard a luxurious Amadeus cruise ship. Explore the splendors of Switzerland, Germany, France, and Amsterdam as we make our way down the spellbinding river. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword WISC, for more information and to watch a travel show. Or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
There's never been a better time to switch to Spectrum. Spectrum Internet offers speed and reliability, while advanced Wi-Fi gives you best-in-class security for all your connected devices. And Spectrum Mobile delivers unlimited talk, text, and data with nationwide 5G included. Switch now and get Spectrum Internet for $49.99, plus advanced Wi-Fi and one Spectrum Mobile Unlimited line free for 12 months. Start saving today. Visit Spectrum.com, a Spectrum store, or scan to call now.
They are some of the hottest videos on social media. Those videos claiming to instantly get rid of bags under your eyes. Annette Figueroa is here to tell us why she says this one is for real.
This one is for real. And what it does is it tightens and lifts the appearance of bags underneath your eyes. And not only does it work on the bags, it works on the appearance of crow's feet, fine lines, and wrinkles.
Try it today for only $14.95, plus get free shipping. Visit plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
Watch the Bucks on broadcast TV when they battle with the Lakers on your new local home for select Bucks games. Don't miss a second of the action when LeBron and the Lake Show duel with Giannis and the Bucks. It's a clash of the Titans. Bucks, Lakers on your new local home for select Milwaukee Bucks games. Tonight at 9 on WISC TV 3.
Let the design team at Wanakee Furniture ETC help you find your inspiration and transform your room. Every style, every budget, our creativity, passion, and expertise will help you design your dream space.
Bring quality home at Wanakee Furniture ETC.
All right, we want to thank Gwen for sending in her morning and sharing it with us. This is on the Wisconsin River along Highway 60. We would appreciate her sending that in. Looks like a lovely morning.
Yeah, it does. I love the sun hitting the water there. The reflection just looks crisp, and man, going to get a lot of nice pictures here with the weather turning.
Can't wait.
Looking forward to it. Thanks, Gwen.
So we've already established that today is International Women's Day, but tomorrow is Barbie's 65th birthday.
Yeah, that's right. In honor of both of those days, Mattel is releasing the Barbie Role Models collection. It's based on real-life singers and actresses from around the world. Some familiar names that are getting their own Barbies. Viola Davis, of course, the great actress, EGOT winner. Shania Twain, Helen Mirren, Kylie Minogue, a lot of big-time names getting Barbies. This is great. Now, that's not the only company that's celebrating women's history here. ESPN will also be celebrating International Women's Day with its 5th all-women's NBA broadcast of the season. Shout out Doris Burke. I love when she calls NBA games. I think her knowledge of the game, I feel like I always learn something when DB's on the call. But really cool here, getting some special edition Barbies, and what a year and a half it's been for Miss Barbie.
Right. Where would we be without the influential women in our life?
Absolutely.
I've had a number of them throughout my lifetime. Too many to thank all at once. I would leave someone out.
Yeah, exactly. We're missing one here on the desk with us, Miss Leah Linscheid at home. I'm hoping you're taking care with little new babe. We miss you. All right, let's send it over to Jacob now. He's got to check on our weekend forecast. Hey, Jacob.
Yeah, and Barbie is not the only thing happening tomorrow. Technically, what I'm about to say is happening Sunday, but this weekend, the clocks are going to be moved forward 1 hour. Now, this will happen at 2 a.m. on Sunday, so it will happen during the overnight hours. But just be aware, you'll lose an hour of sleep Saturday night into Sunday, and just maybe set 2 alarms in case your phone doesn't move forward, although the phone very well should. But just want to remind everyone the clocks will be moving forward this weekend, and starting Sunday, the sunset is going to be an hour later. You know, I was actually paying attention to it yesterday. It's set a little after 6 Sunday, and next week it'll set a little after 7. So it will definitely feel like spring, especially when we're going to see the 60s Monday through Wednesday.
Looking forward to that. All right, Jacob, thank you. Keep it right here. More News 3 Now this morning, right after this.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Welcome to Oakmont Senior Community in Verona. Active seniors 55 plus will enjoy our new luxury apartments, professionally managed by award-winning Attic Angel Community. Call Demery today for a tour and reserve your place at Oakmont.
My dry eyes made me a burning, stinging 5 times a day.
Makeup smearing, drops user.
I want another option. That's not another drop.
Tyrvaya. It's not another drop. It's the first and only nasal spray for dry eye. Tyrvaya treats the signs and symptoms of dry eye disease fast by helping your body produce its own real tears. Common side effects include sneezing, cough, and throat and nose irritation.
Relying only on drops? Not me. My own real tears are my relief.
Ask your eye doctor about Tyrvaya.
The Big Share is Tuesday, March 5th. This online day of giving hosted by Community Shares of Wisconsin is an easy way for you to support nearly 70 local nonprofits working on social and environmental justice. Donate now through March 5th at thebigshare.org.
When you download the Pick and Save app, enjoy over $500 in savings every week with digital coupons and earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. You can always discover more ways to save big every day. Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
When a crane collapsed during construction of a Major League sports stadium, 3 workers lost their lives. Their widows called us. When maintenance workers were permanently injured by an industrial accident at a public utilities power plant, the 7 injured workers called us. When a factory exploded, injuring dozens of workers, 18 victims, including all 3 families of men who lost their lives, called us. Because Wisconsinites know who to call when it's a must-win scenario. They call Habish, Habish & Rotier. National reputation, hometown service.
In America, adventures can be both big and small. That's why we created the Ford Explorer, available with an intelligent 4-wheel drive terrain management system and 7-passenger seating. Ford Explorer, the all-time best-selling SUV in America, and ready for life's everyday adventures. Choose FlexBuy on Explorer with 0% APR financing for 66 months, plus $1,500 FlexBuy cash. See your Wisconsin Ford dealer.
At no fault of their own during the cold, thousands of Wisconsin residents in your community make the difficult choice between eating or heating their home. On March 13th, please join News 3 Now and support a day of warmth. benefiting the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund. 95 cents of every dollar donated is used to help those in crisis. Give the gift of warmth. For more information, visit kwwf.org/donate. A Day of Warmth, sponsored by Viridian Homes and Melio's Sandwiches.
Welcome to Oakmont Senior Community in Verona. Active seniors 55 plus will enjoy our new luxury apartments, professionally managed by award-winning Attic Angel Community. Call Demery today for a tour and reserve your place at Oakmont.
This morning, the State of the Union, President Biden's final address before the election, and the Republican response.
Plus, a constitutional amendment in the Senate. What it will take to get a statewide vote.
And it's expected to be a pretty rainy Friday. All of your full forecast, though, coming up.
Good Friday morning, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to News 3 Now this morning. I'm Chris Stanford.
And I'm Shane Hogan. Happy Friday to you. Yeah, we've got some rain in the forecast, but some much needed rain.
Yeah, so let's get to Jacob Montesado. He is tracking it all for us and timing it out here on this Friday. He's in for Kelly Slifka. Hey there, Jacob.
Hey, Chris. Yeah, today is going to be a pretty rainy one. Although the rain is not necessarily going to be heavy, it will likely last throughout much of the day. So let's take a look at the current radar. Not really seeing much with the exception of areas near the Illinois border, but even locations that aren't showing rain on the radar, it doesn't mean it is not raining for you folks. But more consistent rain is expected to move into the rest of our area during the morning, and then especially during the afternoon. That's when we will see the heaviest rain, although it will likely only max out at around moderate levels. Now, the heaviest rain looks to be for Dane County and surrounding areas, as well as areas to the south and east. The further north and west you're located, the less likely you will see a lot of rain today. And as we get into the evening, it will definitely mostly be concentrated to the southeast of Madison. And as we get to the overnight hours, that rain will move out of our area. So rain is expected throughout the entire day, but it's not expected to be heavy. Now here's a look at the current temperatures, right around 40 for a lot of Dane County. This is the time of the day that we normally see the lowest temperature of the day, and the average low for this time of year is in the 20s. So temperatures right now are definitely very mild, but they're not going to increase much during the day. And typically that happens when we see rainfall in the forecast. We'll see temperatures right between 40 and 45 degrees, kind of right around 43. Winds are also going to increase throughout the day, but they're not going to be too bad. We definitely have seen worse. And looking at the forecasted highs for our entire area, in the middle to lower 40s. I'll talk more detail, though, about your weekend forecast. It is looking very dry, but I'll have those details coming up.
All right, see you then. Last night, President Biden delivered a fiery State of the Union address before a divided Congress and the American public.
The president touted his administration's accomplishments and drew a stark contrast to his likely 2024 GOP rival, though some top Republicans have criticized the address as overly partisan. CBS News correspondent Willie James Inman has more on how the night unfolded and reaction from Capitol Hill.
Mr. Speaker, the President of the United States.
President Biden came out swinging in an election year State of the Union address, hitting many of the key issues on voters' minds, like his age.
The issue facing our nation isn't how old we are, it's how old are our ideas.
Reproductive rights.
I'll restore Roe v. Wade as the law of the land again.
The economy and immigration.
We need to act now.
The president sometimes sparred with Republican lawmakers, like this response to Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene over the killing of a young Georgia woman, allegedly by a suspect who illegally entered the U.S. from Venezuela.
Lincoln Riley, an innocent young woman who was killed by an illegal.
The president also took on his likely 2024 GOP rival, former President Donald Trump, referring to him as my predecessor 13 times.
What's happened now is a horror show.
Trump slammed the address on social media, calling it, quote, an angry, polarizing, and hate-filled speech, while Alabama Senator Katie Britt delivered the official GOP response with her kitchen as the backdrop.
President Biden just doesn't get it.
On foreign policy, Biden vowed to stand up to Russian President Vladimir Putin. As pro-Palestinian protesters stood outside the Capitol, inside, the president announced plans to build a temporary port to get more humanitarian aid into Gaza, and he pledged to bring Israeli hostages taken by Hamas home. Willie James Inman, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
Today, President Biden will return to the campaign trail, but representatives from Wisconsin are still sharing their views on his address.
Here's what Wisconsin freshman Representative Derek Van Orden had to say last night.
I thought that the president should have started and ended his State of the Union address by apologizing to the American people.
The Journal Sentinel's reporting that it was Van Orden who shouted lies to the president after a comment critical of former President Trump. According to a new CNN poll, more than 60% of people who watched the State of the Union last night felt positively about the message.
At the state capitol now, the Senate is moving forward with a constitutional amendment to restrict Governor Evers' veto power. The Senate Government Operations Committee voted along party lines yesterday to bring the amendment to the Senate floor. This means the Senate is likely to vote on it next week during their final meeting of this legislative session. This bill specifically targets the governor's partial veto power on taxes and fees. Evers recently used this power to build in school funding for the next 400 years by changing the end date from 2024 to 24-25. The bill will have to pass the Senate and both houses again before it can be put to voters.
Also at the Capitol, a controversial bill about transgender athletes was not recommended for the Senate. One Republican joined 2 Democrats on the committee to vote against it. Last year, the bill passed along party lines in the Assembly and would ban transgender athletes from playing in girls' sports. It would force schools to designate their sports teams as either male, female, or co-ed. Any athlete that was identified as male on their birth certificate would be barred from playing on teams designated for females. The bill can still advance to the Senate floor, though, via a paper ballot, even with the recommendation.
Now to an update in the case of Elijah Vu. A judge is denying a motion to lower the bond of the missing 3-year-old's mother. Yesterday in court, the judge upgraded a child neglect charge and added a misdemeanor charge of neglecting a child against Elijah's mother, Katrina Bauer. That charge stems from treatment of another child. Bauer allegedly sent Elijah to stay with her boyfriend, Jesse Vang, for disciplinary purposes and was not in Two Rivers at the time of his disappearance. Vang's hearing was delayed so he could get an attorney. Both are scheduled to be in court next Thursday.
Madison police are investigating after they say a person was found with a broken jaw on the city's north side. Officers were called to Arizona Pass near Blackhawk Middle School last night, where they found Madison fire crews treating the victim. The person was unable to talk, but was able to communicate to police through writing. Investigators say the victim knows the suspect.
All right, time now to 636, Lake Mendota was contaminated with wastewater yesterday, according to the Madison Metropolitan Sewerage District. It says the incident happened due to an overflow of sewage on the city's west side. This is near University and Baker Avenues. The district says repairs have already been made to that faulty area. The sewerage district says the overflow happened because of a broken valve in the sewer pipe. It will investigate and report an estimate to the DNR on how many gallons of wastewater it believes went into the lake.
The state DNR is opening up a stamp contest for wildlife lovers. They do this every year. Local artists compete to have their artwork memorialized in the Wild Turkey, Pheasant, and Waterfowl Stamp Contest. Stamp design entries have to be received by August 1st to be eligible. The event to name a winner will take place August 24th at the Waterfowl Hunters Expo in Oshkosh. Sales of the stamp will help bring in money for habitat management, restoration, education, and research projects. Jacob?
Yeah, conditions today are going to be pretty rainy. We'll have high temperatures in the 40s, but I'll talk more in detail about your weekend forecast coming up after the break.
And it's our final day to vote for the Spirit of Service Award. Today we're meeting our final veteran nominated for this. We're going to hear his message on what he would do if he were to win.
Not everyone knows us, but in southern Wisconsin and northern and central Illinois, we are famous in our field. As a Sloan's technician, customer service is our specialty, whether you come to see us or we come to you. We are in the business of supporting your business, and we are highly trained to work on your John Deere equipment. At Sloan's, our loyalty lies with you. We depend on you, and we are proud to serve you. When it comes to service, you can count on us. Remember, think Sloan's first.
There's a reason big dental bills often come as a shock, because sometimes you don't realize what's not covered until you get the bill. That's why affordable dental insurance from Physicians Mutual is important. It can give you benefits that go beyond what you get from more limited coverage plans. Because no one likes a big dental bill, especially if you're retired or on a fixed income. For a free information kit, call or go online now. This isn't some discount plan or preventive-only coverage. This is real dental insurance that helps cover over 350 procedures, like cleanings, fillings, crowns, bridges, root canals, even dentures, at any dentist you want. Dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company helps cover preventive care, basic work, and major procedures, with no deductibles and no annual maximum. For your free information kit with all the details, call now or visit sendinfokit.com.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
When it comes to what's best in a mattress, big ol' spring, memory foam, springs, foam. Denver Mattress says, why not both? Introducing the Doctor's Choice Hybrid with the cooling full-body comfort of gel memory foam and individually wrapped coils featuring Boss technology. All packed in this easy-to-manage box. Choose from the luxury firm, Plush, and Eurotop. And rest easy knowing it's backed by our 365-night better sleep guarantee. The Doctor's Choice Hybrid, exclusively at Denver Mattress.
Watch the Bucks on broadcast TV when they battle with the Lakers on your new local home for select Bucks games. Don't miss a second of the action when LeBron and the Lake Show duel with Giannis and the Bucks. It's a clash of the Titans. Bucks, Lakers on your new local home for select Milwaukee Bucks games. Tonight at 9 on WISC TV 3. Campaign 2024 is heating up in Battleground, Wisconsin, and News 3 Now is bringing you complete team coverage throughout this crucial election year, from the candidates to the issues that matter to you, the voters. Campaign 2024 on News 3 Now, moving forward. News 3 Now First Warn Weather is taking you beyond the barometer. Email your weather-related questions to firstwarn@wisctv.com, and our team of meteorologists will give you the answers on News 3 Now, live at 4. You're watching News 3 Now this morning, moving forward.
Welcome back on your Friday morning. Final preparations are underway for the 96th Academy Awards. In Oppenheimer, the story of the birth of the nuclear bomb is expected to blow away the competition, and history could also be made. CBS's Danya Backus has a look at what to expect.
The red carpet is rolled out and the menu is set for the movie industry's biggest night. The 96 Oscars will once again be hosted by Jimmy Kimmel. As a four-time host, he's experienced some of the show's most memorable moments.
If something happens, which has things seem to be happening a lot lately, I feel like I'll be ready for it.
This year, there seems no need to be prepared for surprise winners. Christopher Nolan's Oppenheimer is expected to keep its winning streak going.
When you take a look at all the other award shows that have taken place before the Oscars, and there are a lot, it really looks like Oppenheimer is going to sweep the Oscars.
Mark Malkin, senior editor at Variety, says one race that could be a toss-up is Best Actress, with the top contenders being Emma Stone for Poor Things and Lily Gladstone for Killers of the Flower Moon.
If Lily Gladstone wins the Oscar for Best Actress, she will be the first Indigenous Native American actor to win an Oscar. That is huge when we talk about representation and we talk about diversity.
While the Academy Awards is all about movies, producers say music will be a key component of the show.
I'm just Ken. Ryan Gosling will perform the pop ballad I'm Just Ken. Billie Eilish and Phineas O'Connell, John Batiste, Scott George and the Osage Singers, and Becky G are also set to perform their nominated original songs.
From walk-ons to musical performances to what will happen in memoriam, music will play a very key role in the night.
In addition to A-list nominees, there will be more than 24 celebrity presenters handing out the coveted golden statues. Danya Backus, CBS News, Los Angeles.
The 2024 Academy Awards take place Sunday night at the Dolby Theater in Los Angeles.
Any films you're pulling for? Actors,
I was a big fan of Oppenheimer. Love Robert Downey Jr., so I'm excited. I think he's going to get his first Oscar nod, which is going to be very fun to watch. You know, he's always he loves the big stage, so I'm sure he'll have something funny to say. So we'll see. How about you?
His speeches so far have been pretty entertaining.
A couple little zingers in there. So yeah, we'll see. But looking forward to it. We'll have a breakdown for you Monday morning as well.
That's right. All right, let's kick things over to Jacob Montesano now. Hey, Jacob.
Hey, Chris, so here's a look at the 3 things you need to know for today and the weekend. We are going to see light rain throughout much of the day with breezy conditions increasing during the afternoon and evening, and the breezy weather will continue for Saturday, but it's not going to be too bad. We certainly have seen worse winds, and then we are going to see some sunshine for the start of next week. So here's a final look at your bus stop forecast. Sprinkles during the morning with more consistent showers in the afternoon, but in both cases, temperatures will be very similar, right around 41 to 43 degrees. It's not going to change all that much during the day. One thing that will change, though, will be the winds. Now, here's a look at the rainfall forecast. More consistent showers are expected to move in throughout the morning. By the afternoon, a lot of our area will see some pretty consistent rainfall. Not expect to see anything heavy, but it will last throughout a good portion of the day. As we get into the evening hours, much of the rain will be concentrated to the southeast of Madison, and this could see some heavy rain at times kind of down south in Janesville. But for those of you north and west of our area, or in the northwestern portion of our area, the rain will likely be ending during the evening, and a little bit later into the early overnight hours, it will end for the central and eastern portion of our area. And by Saturday morning, our entire region will be dry once again. Now, total precipitation will only be about 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch of rain, simply because the rain is not expected to be very heavy, despite the fact that it will last throughout a good portion of the day. So expect light rain throughout much of the day, temperatures in the 40s. And then for the weekend, we're going to continue to see the temperatures in the 40s. And on Saturday, it will be a bit chilly, especially with the breezy conditions, but still above average for this time of year, actually pretty close to average. The average high is now around 40, so not going to be too far above it. Sunday, though, we'll see highs in the upper 40s as we'll see more sunshine and a little less wind. Looking at one of our weather photos of the day, this was sent in to us by Donna from Sauk City, showing a very nice sunset. Unfortunately, today we're not going to be seeing a nice sunrise or sunset, as it is going to be too cloudy. If you want to submit your own weather photo, you can go to channel3000.com, click on the weather tab, and scroll down until you see post your own. It's as simple as that. And I'll have one final check of your 10-day forecast in just a little bit.
Okay, Jacob, thank you. In the 608 this morning, we're just a few days away now from announcing a winner in a Spirit of Service campaign.
That's right. Our Josh Sprider has been introducing us to the top 5 veteran nominations all week long. And this morning, we've got the final one. Hey, Josh.
That is right, guys. Good morning. Vortex Optics narrowed that 100 nomination list down to 5 for the Spirit of Service. And this week, we've been meeting the top 5 candidates who have a chance to win the $5,000 cash award. This morning, our final nominee. Here's Rob Drogsvold's story, one of selflessness and service.
I like to think of myself as a pretty humble guy, but I also like, if you're going to put a face to a veteran in Stoughton, a lot of people know me. A lot of people know that I served in the Marine Corps. So if there needs to be a face, I guess I'm going to take it.
Recognizing the importance of remembrance, Rob Drogsvold personally plants flags at veteran memorial parks on significant occasions like Veterans Day and Memorial Day. Rob is a local veteran whose tireless efforts have made Stoughton a better place for all of its citizens, especially its veterans. Rob's journey began from 1996 to 2001 when he served in the Marines, working in communications for ground combat units. Since then, his commitment to service has only grown, leaving his mark on the community. He's not just known for coaching hockey in Stoughton. Rob received the All-American Post Award during his first year as post commander of the Stoughton VFW. This prestigious award underscores his dedication and effectiveness in leading the VFW, setting a high standard for community engagement and veteran support. But one of Rob's most impactful initiatives is his coordination of support for the Hero Center, a shelter for at-risk veterans in Dane County, something that resonates with him as once a struggling veteran.
The hockey family picked me up where the Marine Corps had kind of left off. And then when I stopped coaching hockey after my injury, then I was able to, just turn that right around and give it back. And the Marine Corps puts so much focus on leadership. I mean, even your first day in boot camp, you're constantly learning how to be a leader, how to work as a team, and that's essentially what the VFW is.
So this right here is Rob's favorite photo he shared with me, the 50th anniversary commemoration of the end of the Vietnam War, organized by him at the Stoughton VFW. This really shows his respect for veterans of all eras. I asked Rob what he would do with the $5,000 if he were to win the Spirit of Service. He says he would channel the prize money back to the growing VFW in Stoughton, which is set to undergo some exciting renovations soon. He's also looking forward to investing into the veteran service organizations even more. Again, Rob is one of 5 people you can vote for right now to receive the Spirit of Service Award. We have now heard from all 5 candidates this week and what they plan to do with it. You can watch all of those on our website. Just click on the In the 608 section, then vote for your favorite nominee at channel3000.com/contest through the end of day today. It's the final hours, folks. You can also go to the story on our website. Click on the Vote Now link. I'll be announcing that winner on Monday. It's crazy. Like, I can't believe we're finally down to that. I know I was in touch with Vortex yesterday. They got the big check ready to hand over to the folks. And right now, as of yesterday, I should say, end of day yesterday, we were around 1,500 votes so far.
Wow. All right.
So we'll see where we can
see if we can
end up
get that doubled by the end of today. Get out there, make your voices heard on who you want to see win that $5 grand.
All 5 of those finalists have inspired me this week with their selflessness and their commitment to service.
I wish we could give the $5,000 to each and every one of them. What's been amazing, though, is like a lot of these guys that we've talked to know each other, right? Like, it's a small community.
Right.
And each of them are like, gosh, I wish we could just sit down and have a conversation. Like, if we could get 5 of them in a room, they could probably talk for a week about all of everything that they want to focus on.
Yeah.
So these are incredible people, and we owe them a lot.
Yeah, we do.
A lot more than 5,000, that's for sure.
Looking forward to hearing the winner on Monday.
Thanks,
It's going to be a big day.
Josh is always looking for inspiration to share with you at home. Reach out on social media or email him if you have an idea you think should be featured.
All right, coming up in the morning sprint, we've got new details on a university admissions program. Find out who qualifies for the entry into UW.
The morning sprint is right after this.
Sponsored by Three Bears Resort, Indoor Water Park and Conference Center in Warrens, Wisconsin.
My name is Jack Frank. I'm a retired paper mill worker in the valley here, and I work for Copus and Bus part-time on the side. I've had my own route now here for the last 3-4 years, and the kids on it are great. Flexible hours, they work with you in many different ways. If you've got something going, they accommodate you, or they try to get somebody to run your road. Copus treats you decent. You know, all the years I worked here. It's a great place to work.
If you have Medicare and Medicaid, iCare's dual eligible special needs plans help you get both care and coverage. Benefits include $1,800 per year to pay for eligible groceries and over-the-counter items. Whatever you don't spend carries over each month. Receive a $4,000 a year dental allowance and pay nothing for covered prescriptions all year long, even the brand name ones. Call us today and a licensed sales agent will help you find out if you're eligible. Rest easy. iCare is looking out for you and your health.
The Planet Fitness Black Card is packed with perks, not like other gyms.
Hi, can I bring my friend to work out?
No.
Well, is my membership good at other locations?
No.
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 No?
Yeah, no.
No what?
No.
Okay. This is better.
For just $1 down, you can bring a friend for free anytime. Work out at any of our 2,500 plus locations and enjoy access to the Black Card Spa. The Planet Fitness Black Card. Join now for $1 down, $24.99 a month. Cancel anytime. Deal ends Friday, March 15th.
The Hy-Vee cereal sale, this Friday through Sunday. Select cereal is just $1.99. Get big deals on all your favorite cereal, like Select General Mills cereal, just $1.99. And Select Post cereal, just $1.99. Plus other great deals. Don't miss the cereal sale. 3 days only, this Friday through Sunday. Only at Hy-Vee.
It's here, Wisconsin's newest and most exclusive sports show. Wisconsin Huddle. It's more than just highlights. It's more than X's and O's. It's a dynamic 30-minute weekly special produced for the die-hard fans of Wisconsin athletics. Embark on an exclusive journey into the lives of some of UW's top athletes as we offer an inside look into their world. Watch Wisconsin Huddle Friday nights at 6:30. Brought to you by Ho Chunk Gaming Madison. Bucks, Lakers, tonight at 9.
6:53, time for the morning sprint.
The president delivered his final State of the Union address before the 2024 presidential election last night. He touched on many issues that he's facing as president, including aid for Palestine, abortion, the border, and much more. He also used the time to take some shots at former President Donald Trump for decisions made during his presidency.
Republicans responding to the address. Across the board, reactions have been rather negative, with Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene and Wisconsin's Derek Van Orden both interrupting the speech. Van Orden shouted lies during a moment where President Biden referenced former President Donald Trump. Former President Trump also responding on Truth Social last night, his social media platform, calling the speech a horror show.
The universities of Wisconsin have revealed their final structure for its new direct admissions project. Under the new Wisconsin Guarantee, the top 5% of each high school class at the end of the 11th grade will be eligible for admission to UW-Madison. However, they still do need to complete the application for admission. The same goes for the top 10% of classes being admitted to all other UW schools.
The state Senate will likely vote on a constitutional amendment to restrict the governor's veto power. A Senate committee has voted to move the bill forward to the Senate floor. It would remove the governor's partial veto of tax and budget bills. The bill would need to pass the Senate and both houses again before being put to voters.
A live look at the Capitol now. Democrats want Republicans to hold a floor vote on making contraception a right. They delivered more than 15,000 signatures from Wisconsinites to Republicans, and Dems say the GOP is leaving this bill in limbo, trying to not pass it before the end of the legislative session. The GOP says the bill is unnecessary and that the Assembly already allows over-the-counter contraception.
And here's the final look at your 10-day forecast. We're going to see that rainfall today as temperatures will be in the 40s. 40s again over the weekend as it will be dry for the entire weekend. As we get into Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, we could see those high temperatures reach the lower 60s. Also, as we get towards Wednesday, and this will continue all the way through next weekend, we have several small chances of rainfall, but each of these chances aren't really amounting to much right now. Things could obviously change between now and then, so we'll keep you updated. But at this point, look like we could see some light rain Wednesday through Sunday as temperatures cool down a little bit towards the end of next week. Highs will be back in the upper 40s by next weekend.
All right, Jacob, thank you very much. Thanks for joining us this morning, folks. Have a great weekend. We've got another news and weather update in 30 minutes.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Right now at US Cellular, you can get a new phone without having to trade in your old one.
Trade you my PB&J for that phone.
No, kid, you don't have to trade. See? $830 off any phone at US Cellular. No trade-in needed.
Boom. Chocolate milk.
I'll take the chocolate milk.
US Cellular, built for us.
Get a fresh coat in one coat, now at Menards. Dutch Boys Forever Interior Paint and Primer offers powerhouse protection with its stain-blocking, odor-reducing technologies. Get a gallon of flat for $29.98 after rebate. Give your space the platinum treatment with Dutch Boys Platinum Plus Interior Paint. Its stain-chill technology protects your spaces with a performance you'd expect from a luxury paint at a price you wouldn't. A gallon of flat is $36.48 after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
Cheers.
Cheers.
To your big promotion.
And to your new house.
I know. What? I guess you had to move fast in this market.
Right? Best thing I did was get a pre-approval from Summit. Once I knew my